Local merchant or service. You can share catalog of your product by SMS and other social media to your clients. No website or hosting required. Baker, florist, seller of furniture or new or used cars, service company, anything you want to show or sell. Stories are great for showcasing a special offer or a new product or service. It's much easier to create an attention-getting story than it is to create a video or to write an entire article, and stories are far more effective. Stories can easily go viral, getting you tons of free traffic. People love stories. Taking stories beyond social media. Wouldn't it be great to leverage the power of stories all across the web to help you boost engagement, get free traffic, and make sales? Imagine if you could go beyond just social media and have your stories all over the internet. The good news is, you can. The Google AMP Stories initiative. Google recently launched an initiative that allows you to create stories just like you see on social media that can be shared all over the web. With AMP Stories, you're able to create Instagram-like stories, giving you full control. Google now has a dedicated carousel of visual stories in its search results, easy-to-use software tool that makes it easier than ever to create ultra-engaging AMP web stories that get free viral traffic and put money in your pocket. Why AMP Stories and why StoryPal? AMP Stories versus Instagram and Snapchat Stories. As we know, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, and Snapchat stories disappear after 24 hours, and to retain these stories a user needs to repost them or save them to his or her profile. In contrast to that, AMP Stories do not disappear in 24 hours. In fact, the user has control over the longevity of the stories. AMP Stories are searchable and shareable. Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat stories are not searchable on the web and can be shared on their respective and sister sites only, while AMP Stories are searchable and shareable across the web. Huge SEO opportunity. One unique thing I am excited about is the SEO opportunity for users of StoryPal. Google now have a dedicated carousel of visual stories in its search results, a space in Google SERPs. This is surely a major change for SEO. Introducing the first ever complete visual AMP storytelling SaaS software for the open web. StoryPal takes everything that's great about AMP Stories and makes them better, more engaging, and easier to create with a few clicks of your mouse. AMP Stories provides content publishers with a mobile-focused format for delivering news and information as visually rich, tap-through stories. In the last couple of years, Stories has become wildly popular on Snapchat and Instagram, so much so that Facebook declared it'll focus more on stories than the newsfeed. Even as Stories rose in popularity to become the most sought-after format, it had remained locked in the walled gardens of social media apps. But now the format has become available for the open web, thanks to AMP Stories, an initiative by Google. Now even you can publish Instagram-like stories on your own website, powered by StoryPal. Web stories score high on web performance as well as user engagement metrics and prove to be a futuristic content format that's set to rule the web. Web stories created with STORYPAL. You need StoryPal and quickly create web stories that people will love. N leverages Google's AMP Story platform for easy top search engine rankings that get tons of free traffic. An easy-to-use app makes story creation as simple as a few clicks of your mouse and includes stunning templates that are proven to get results. No website or hosting required when you use StoryPal, and built-in social sharing makes it easy to jumpstart free viral traffic, and everything is fully customizable and you can even add CTAs. StoryPal is super easy to use. StoryPal is loaded with features designed to save you time, get you free viral traffic, and make you money. Makes AMP Stories even better. StoryPal takes everything that's great about AMP Stories and makes them better, more engaging, and easier to create with a few clicks of your mouse. Stories are search engine friendly and rank fast because AMP Stories are an initiative of Google. All the stories you create with StoryPal are search engine friendly, which means you can easily get free traffic because your stories will rank quickly in the search engines. Connect your domain. Hosting DFY. StoryPal users can connect their custom websites, blogs or subdomains and create custom stories with their own domain. They can also add their custom favicon. All stories are hosted and secured for free. No time limit on stories, unlike Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Snapchat stories that go away in 24 hours. The stories you create with StoryPal stick and stay live as long as you want them to, so you get more shares, more free traffic. Easily embed stories on any website. The stories you create are designed to get you results, so they can be embedded or shared across websites and apps all over the web. Professional, Fast and easy editor. The StoryPal Story Editor offers the perfect set of easy-to-use features to get started into this vertical world with professional stories in minutes. Drag and drop makes creating your stories a bliss, and even beginners can quickly publish compelling stories. Hyper-fast loading speeds. Because loading speed is everything these days, your newly created stories load quickly so your audience stays engaged and entertained. No website required. Although you can embed your newly created stories on any website, you don't need to have a website to get big results with StoryPal. Create stories and then generate a shareable URL. We'll host your stories for you. Premium templates. Our story editor comes with a variety of pre-built templates so you can achieve stunning results in seconds. You can also create your own. Click on the link in description and see the demo.